Hi, Rudi.
Hi, Gauri.
So, Rudi, talking about number 7. How are the 7 personality people like?
Number 7 people are ruled by the north node of moon called Ketu, which is also not a planet like Rahu. It is the opposite, it's the rest of the body of Rahu, only the down part without the head. Both are considered malefic. So in astrology, they are planets which cause lots of problems. In numerology, they are considered number 7 people are loners. They like to work alone. They like to develop their own philosophy, their own way of thinking.
So they like isolation.
They need isolation. They need isolation to get some inner study, to study themselves, to study their inner life. They need that, and they look for it also in their life.
So is there a particular personality trait that the number 7 people possess?
Number 7 people have the tendency to withdraw. Although they are very emotional, they feel, they are not very good in expressing the emotions. So they have the tendency to repress their own emotions. Number 7 people are intuitive. So their emotional side is very alert, but they don't express it. It's very difficult to get them to laugh wild out, full open, like number 3 can do, or number 1 can do. Number 7 will giggle a little bit and still have lots of fun. So it's a kind of different mood in expressions. They are much more philosophical and thinking. Serious, yeah, but not like number 8. They are serious in a different way, more towards the inner. Their inner life is quite secret.
So psychic number 7 people?
Psychic number 7 is not so lucky. Can have problems in relation to other people because by not being able to express emotions, people think they don't want any contact.
So are you talking mainly about relationships?
In relationship or also in dealing with other people. They can be withdrawn, not coming out. Which is also for business not so good.
So it creates misunderstandings?
It creates misunderstandings and
unhealthy relationships?
Relationships with a distance, a little more
detachment.
Distant. Yeah, less closeness, especially emotional closeness. It's difficult for a number 7 to develop. Mostly later in life, if it's the psychic number 7, later in life these things can be overcome.
So 7 number people derive from a 1 in 16 and a 2 and 5. How do those combinations work?
In the combination of numbers, the characteristics of the other numbers will color the number of 7. So number 16 will also have some traits of number 1 and number 6. And that can help number 7 to be more expressive, because number 1 is very expressive. Number 6 is creative. And when you create something, you want to share it, you want to let somebody see what you made. So it makes you social. So working with art makes you social.
So in a way, 16 is a better number?
Is more helpful for number 7 than pure number 7.
Okay, and how about 25?
25 is a number of exaltation of number 7. And it makes number 7 more lively, because number 2 is moon, is the opposite of number 7, and is much more expressive in emotions and moods. And number 5 is very playful. So this seriousness of number 7 and this emotional blockage are both helped by 2 and 5. So number 7 with composed of 2 and 5 has much less problems with expressing himself, and it's much more lucky in life than a pure number 7.
And destiny number 7 people?
Destiny number 7 people are much more lucky in the sense that they find an outlet for their emotion in creativity, in art, in music, in poetry, and they are more inclined to philosophy.
So any compound of 7, whether it's 7, whether it's 16, or whether it's 25?
In destiny number, when you count it together, we mostly go on until the last number. So destiny number is not so divided in that sense.
What's a friendly number to number 7?
The favorite numbers for number 7 are 5, 6 and 8. With these numbers, number 7 can interact in a very pleasant way, and they also help the evolution of number 7. Number 8 will calm, will give more stability, also help number 7 to be more practical. Number 5 will add some playfulness to number 7, although for number 7 it can be a risk because number 5 can give wrong suggestions to number 7, creating more problems. But generally they are friendly, working together.
And the enemy numbers?
Enemy numbers of number 7 are 1, 2 and 9. These numbers will invigorate and stimulate number 7 to express more of his emotions, or they will help him to reach more practical things in life. Number 2 can help number 7 to express his emotions. The 2 can be very active together. They can work very well together, but they cannot sit together.
Okay, so professionally they're good together.
Professionally, they can work very well together, but if they sit as friends together, you get endless discussions. Number 9 and number 7 have a special relationship. When a number 9 comes near a number 7 tends to lose his ego. So he loses his identity, which is good if there is a relationship of, for example, Guru and Kela. But in work situations, it can be very disadvantageous for number 7. He can become victim of the whims of number 9. That's why it's enemy number.
So what's the best suited career for a 7 person?
Number 7s are very philosophical. They are thinkers. And the professions in which this can help are like artists and poets and writers.
Directors?
Many writers, actors,
Directors,
all these things in which thoughts have to be put in a picture. There number 7 can help.
So what's the day of the week that's associated with number 7 and the color?
The problem with Rahu and Ketu is that they are not planets and they have not their own days of the week. Number 7, being more of a lunar energy, is associated with moon. So Monday is a good day for number 7s to do special ceremonies or meditation on Ketu, on number 7 planet, to help the psyche.
Okay, so is there a specific karmic lesson that number 7 needs to learn?
Number 7 persons are very inspired, imaginative, thinking, and having good thoughts, but they are not practical. In daily life, they are not practical. The daily life is a hassle for them. But high thinking is there. So learning how to be practical is the karmic lesson for number 7 people.
Thank you, Rudi.
You're welcome.